Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching a brand new series with us. The Walking Dead World Beyond.
World Beyond. You know, I watched the trailer. We reacted to the trailer. I don't know. I mean, I'm going into this with a clear mind. At first I wasn't like, oh my God, you know, but I'm really excited. We just got done watching The Walking Dead.
The finale. Yep.
And it really pumped us to kind of dive into this one and go in with a clear mind and give our reaction to the episode 1 of season 1. Brave. So what do you think? I mean,
I'm not really knowing what to expect, I guess, in this series. From what I can understand, it seems like younger people who are kind of isolated from everything, and I think it could be like 10 years after or something. I think I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, the trailer for it definitely had a different vibe.
It did.
Than what The Walking Dead is. So it'll be very interesting to see what this show has to offer, I guess. But I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Open-minded. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
I'm open to it.
I don't even know what to say.
I know, right?
I don't even know what to say.
Me neither.
Let's dive in.
Yep.
We'll talk at the end, or stop and pause and talk during the show, and just depends. We'll see. We'll go with the flow.
We'll go with the flow. All right.
The World Beyond.
Let's do it.
Steve and Lacey. Not the dream you want to have.
No.
You heard the rumors about what he did, right? Back in Omaha? He should be in jail.
He looks like the guy from Halloween.
A young Michael Myers, except grown up a little bit.
What school are you doing this kid? Just doing my part.
Is that Nina? I'm sitting there trying to remember where I've seen her. I think that's Nina from The Americans. The girl that she was just talking to.
Okay, do we have a little Judith Grimes situation here?
Are you sneaking in? Is that what's happening?
Definitely.
Okay, this is their community.
Smack, smack. Oh.
Oh.
That's gonna need a super wash.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Bad luck. That's a large cemetery. Is that like food drops?
Hi, Mom. No. I don't know what happened.
The Civil Republic sucks ass.
Do this.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Colonel Elizabeth Kublik of the Civic Republic Military. So you are stuck with me as the sole representative of the Civic Republic. Your Monument Day holiday, though, was wonderful, and I feel honored to commemorate it with you. It's okay, we can take care of it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm wondering if these are the people that Rick's with now.
The Civic Republic, us.
We're the same. We're all in this together, right?
Alliance of the Three.
Right.
This lady.
It doesn't suck ass though, right?
This girl.
Yeah, she's a sneaky little girl. They don't seem too happy about the Civil Republic or whoever that is being there, and you know what I mean?
We don't know where they are or what they do.
You were fine with them before Dad left.
Well, I'm not anymore, right? Because they sent us some soldier and we sent them our dad.
Yes, our dad is with them. He's sharing his knowledge so that there is another place working towards some sort of cure. Which means the
sharing
you
their
pulled was
knowledge,
hilarious.
which
Yeah,
is
I
what
stopped unrolling
Georgie's
it once
group
we
was
got
all
to.
about.
Sucks. Did you have a cabinet today? Nothing. We say that it's called Monument Day because we are all monuments to the past. We survived, and the rest didn't. We found safety, and the rest didn't. We live. We live for the rest who didn't. And I live for my father, who is far away doing important work that will one day benefit us all. We're 10 years in now.
10 years.
10 years.
Isn't that about where The Walking
I was
Dead
a
is
little
at
kid.
right now?
I can
10
barely remember
years?
the night the sky fell, let alone what the world was
I think
like
so.
before. We still live behind walls, and the dead still have this world.
Okay.
But I'm certain of our home, and our home city, and our alliance with Portland, with the Civic Republic, and I am certain of what's ahead. We are the future.
Tomorrow, on Monument Day, we remember what we lost, who we lost, how we got here, and who got us here, because for nearly all of us, that came at a cost. What kind of monument are you going to be, Elton?
I would like to be complete and aware and kind. I'd also like to see what this world is now, which is what my parents spent their lives trying to do. I also hope to be much, much taller.
All right.
I brought a little bit of illegal alcohol.
Yeah, this is a lifetime supply.
Is this prohibition? What?
And
She's
sure, I saw it
bootlegging?
work.
What are you doing here, Felix?
Well, your dad gave me a life. That was something I can be grateful for. You know what that means? Trying to get you to stop pulling this crap that you do.
Iris, thank God.
Uh-oh.
Right?
She's like, you're the one that flipped me off.
I wanted to thank you both for your sacrifice on behalf of the Civic Republic. Being away from your father for months on end can't be easy.
I want to know more about that.
I've heard yours. Sounds like you had quite the distillery going. That's also impressive. So how did you get in?
You know what? I don't need to listen to this crap. Thank you.
Lieutenant Colonel, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I am not sorry.
She's like, I'm not.
You don't
She's
trust them
staring
either.
her down.
I know you don't.
She does not like
Yes,
them.
I do.
And
Why would
why?
you leave? Because you've been having nightmares every night since Dad left. Are they about Dad?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh.
because we don't talk about stuff like that. Not what went on, not what goes on. She is part of the reason why we're never going to see Dad again. Deep down inside, you know that.
Why aren't you ever gonna
Huh.
see him again? Why do I feel like Rick is there? Doesn't that make sense?
It does make sense.
Safety not assured? Is that what that said?
Yeah. What's going on?
Hi, Dr. Ken. Iris.
I mean, kind of
These doors
smart.
are only supposed to be hard to open once you're dead. But
Psychologist.
Oh, they've got a real society going on here.
It's
Wow.
talking to your sister honestly about what happened, about how you feel about what happened, it'll help.
This is the first Monument Day we're on our own.
Look like a
You
plane
know, with my
crash or
dad being
something.
gone.
Talked about what?
Oh, you know.
Say it.
You know. Tell me like I don't. It was chaos that night. We were trying to get to the campus, to safety. There was a woman. She was pregnant. We wanted to help her, but we couldn't. We lost her because the sky was falling. And our mom died.
guy or bombs.
Not because of the plane crash.
Oh.
Tell me
Plane
why.
crash.
It was empties. It was later that night. It happened right in front of Hope. She saw it happen. She was all alone. And I should have been there.
Iris, what happened that night, the reason you weren't there for her, it's defined who you are today.
I was scared. I just froze up. And my dad got separated from Mom and Hope. And that's the last time I saw my mom.
See, you feel like you didn't do enough then, so now you have to do everything for everyone.
I'm building a better future.
Iris, I think you're dreaming you're dead because you are neglecting you. Your head is shoved so far up the future's ass you've completely abandoned the now. There are 9,671 people a year. That
Wow.
is too many people to be living for.
That's a lot of people.
I've been thinking about the end quite a lot lately for obvious reasons. You don't want to wind up in my position and realize you haven't used the years for yourself.
So, how do I live for myself?
Talk to your sister.
Karate
All that
training.
booze
How come you never talk about your life in the city?
wasn't there long?
I like it better here.
The city's like 10 times bigger and cooler than this place.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know there's over 100 miles of crap between us and them. If you weren't thinking
I am thinking about going.
Oh,
One way or another.
the city.
It's all gonna be gone by the time I'm old enough to decide to go see it by myself. We're gonna be gone.
I think it is what we're gonna make it.
A lot of dialogue.
Mhm.
Lots of dialogue in this one.
Well, it's showing us
Yeah.
this 9,000 strong community at a college campus.
She's got a lot going on in her head. Lots.
She's not over watching her mom die, apparently.
What the? Wow.
Wow.
Elton, found an easy bake oven.
The easy bake
Oh,
oven.
thank you. But, Harris, you have the cabinet open with our classmates here. Safety isn't assured.
Your dad's sending messages.
You can't say anything.
We won't. It's a toughy stitch. Kids can wear them, kids can't tear them. Durable clothes from the 90s. Bite proof. And I want to see how our world is changing. I have my secret and I have yours.
I like his.
Like that kid.
I won't tell.
The serum is bad and our dad's in trouble. And there's only one person who can help us help him.
Who's that? Oh,
Got that.
You struggling.
Whoever's doing that.
Spraying blue spray paint in their faces? Oh, okay. Studying their migration patterns.
Important work. It is.
Okay.
That's why I do it. Yeah, easy. Go for Felix.
I got Paul Benny here looking for you.
This is the first time that they've let anyone inside their borders, wherever the hell their borders are.
He could be in danger, Felix.
He told us not to say anything about these messages because we don't know what the Civic Republic would do if they found out.
I get it now. Okay.
I promised him that I'd keep you safe.
Oh,
She's gonna be on a mission, right?
oh, come on. Would you please talk to me?
My safety not assured. That's what it said. That might have been what it said, but it's letters and numbers. It could be radio static. Can you not
Come
see
on
this?
now.
They are
Yeah.
bad people, Iris, and they have our dad.
Are you talking about us?
Oh, shit.
The Civic
That-
Republic? How are we bad exactly?
You don't let anyone in or out. You won't let people communicate with your people, or vice versa. You don't tell anyone where you are, and you have our dad.
That's why we haven't heard from
I
Rick in
haven't.
6-7 years or however long it's been.
Yep.
He's with
She's
their
older than
group.
you guys. I'm going to tell you something so you can trust me.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
Something that will make me need to trust you. Your father is teaching in a Civic Republic research facility in New York State.
Oh.
So this is a coded map, so it doesn't show you where in New York, but that watermark and that stamp, that will show certain people that I gave that to you. You really are your father's daughter. You both are. I saw that when I landed, you with your banner. You flipping me off.
Okay.
All right.
Does that make us like our
I
dad?
don't
I
think
thought
she's
she had a
so
stick
bad.
up her ass at
Yeah,
first.
She
and-
seems all right.
Okay.
But would this have happened if she'd not have been a little tipsy? You know what I mean? Like a
How'd she
little
get out there?
inhibitions
She-
down a little bit.
It wasn't. Someone's listening.
Felix? Oh, well,
Oh,
he doesn't
yeah.
seem upset about it.
What is up with that?
She keeps dreaming of herself as a walker.
Hope we slept through it.
It's gone bad, keeping my head down. I'll find help. Don't tell the council.
What do we do?
Nothing.
Or they're gonna try and go to New
Means
York,
anything,
right?
I think.
Uh-oh. Is she gonna be dead?
She did.
Dr. K?
She's gonna be dead.
Yep. Pay attention.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe you should take her last advice that she told you to talk to your sister.
You have loaned us your greatest mind, Dr. Leo Bennett, who will bring other great minds on a journey to create the science that will bring this world back. No one has given us more trust than Leo's 2 daughters. And it's my honor now to introduce one of them. She is Monument High Student Council President and future scientist, Iris Bennett.
What do I have a feeling?
She's out of it, yeah. She's totally in her head right now.
I have these dreams that I'm dead. I don't talk about them. The person who was helping
Tell
me,
everybody.
she's gone. The night the sky fell, I was just a little kid. And I just jumped to living for the future. I think a lot of us did. And what I figured out, I have to start with now. And I think now starts with the truth. And the truth is, I don't trust you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're doing.
You will.
When?
Your father does.
Someone once told me that I'm brave. That I have to be. So I'm gonna keep working in the now to find it. For me.
Wow.
He wasn't asking for help, but we know he might need it, and that's enough.
Enough for what?
Enough for us to go and help him somehow.
I
Are
knew
you
it.
serious?
It's us. We have to do it. We know where he is.
So we go, just us. If things
To
were like
New
this,
York?
it'd still be crazy.
To New
No one
York?
else
From
is
middle
gonna do
America.
it.
Yeah, from Nebraska.
I know you're scared. Seeing Mom die, you shouldn't have had to go through that by yourself.
Iris, I'm glad you didn't have to see it.
No.
I'm taking this truck. We can all go together, okay? I can't wait anymore. I'm
You bitch.
Oh my god.
Mom.
Why the shit?
I'm right here, Mom.
Wow.
What?
Did she just accidentally shoot her? Or like...
We'll be ready.
Yeah?
Uh,
Yeah, you better take him.
you better take somebody, because you don't know what you're facing.
So, how do you know where to go?
Elizabeth gave us a map to try and get us to trust her. He's somewhere in New York.
It's 1,100 miles on foot.
We've already mapped it out.
That's a long way to walk.
Look, if you're trying to talk us out of it,
Oh,
They've
sorry.
never even killed a
I'm not
walker
trying to talk you
before.
out of it.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to talk you into letting me go with you.
Me too.
Oh my god.
why?
It's
Well, you need help, and I'd like, for the time I have left on this earth, to mean something.
to live.
And full disclosure here, I just want to see what's out there before we're gone. Plus, I know karate.
The karate's gonna do you a lot of good.
Why do you want to come?
Yeah.
I don't want to be who everybody thinks I am here.
That seemed awful easy.
That seemed very easy to sneak out of there.
And Elton Ortiz
Silas.
from the independent dorm has gone too. What?
I was training her to fight the dead.
They'll be joining him.
They're gonna go after him.
Way, man.
No, I know where they're going. They'll never make it.
Oh wow.
They'll
That's
die.
the plane
That's the
crash.
place.
So it's real close to where literally they've been isolated the entire time. Wow.
What's this?
What is it?
It's a horn from a triceratops.
What?
It's mine.
Oh, is that what you were looking
That's what I've been
for?
going outside the walls looking for. It's supposed to be a gift from my sister.
Your sister?
My mother was pregnant with her the night that things went bad. We weren't together. I never saw her again.
Closet. Pregnant mom?
Yeah.
The one she shot? Pregnant with my sister?
Oh,
Are you?
that took me a minute. Wow. Yeah, so
I knew you didn't catch that because you
I
were just
didn't.
sitting here and I'm like, why are you not saying anything?
well, I was thinking in my head, but I was thinking like, was there anybody in The Walking Dead that was pregnant?
Lacey,
No.
forget about that. Take it for what it is.
I'm taking it, yeah, for what it is. But yeah, that's crazy that she killed his mother. Well, and
obviously they don't know anything.
they don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, shit. That's going to cause some drama at some point in the future. Yep. Mom.
Boom.
Boom.
I figured that out.
You did. And, yep, they're going after him like I knew they would.
Their worlds collided.
Living in the now.
Yeah.
And guess what? I did a dream last night.
Number one.
Can
this be the very first?
Yeah.
And the truth is, I don't know how this is going to work out. Or if it even will. But I'm finally living for me in the now. Searching for my own truth.
What's going on here?
Yeah, what is going on? That's the, What the shit?
What?
What's going on?
They just took out the whole freaking colony.
This bitch.
Why? I don't understand. I thought that people were a resource and...
Yes.
Searched every building on campus and the surrounding areas. I can't find her.
Good.
All that?
Why?
Why? Safety not assured. Things gone bad. Interesting. Okay, I'm hooked. I am hooked. I kind of like it.
So these people, obviously we kind of...
Lacey, do you really think... I think maybe you're seeing this wrong. I don't think that's where Rick is, because Rick wouldn't be a part of that.
He would if he had to be, if he had no other choice. I don't think he would want to. Maybe he's a part of a different one of the groups that they were talking about, like, but I don't think, I think
I don't know why
it
I
makes
pulled that
sense
up.
to me why Rick, they're not allowing Rick to even go see his family or anything. They don't let people in, they don't let people out. And Anne knew something about it, right? I don't know how or what, or I just don't understand, like, why the big show, right? Like,
Yeah,
why the
that's-
big show of we're united, we're gonna do this together.
The big whoop-de-doo, the
Yeah.
banner, the big crowd,
Yeah.
to do all that, and then just...
And then to just kill everybody. Like, if you're gonna kill everybody, why wouldn't you have just done it?
It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. That part has me totally confused. But obviously this is, I mean, thank God the people we met got out. But
Just
why?
in
But why
time,
would
but
they? But why?
It seemed like she almost wanted her to, because she's nowhere to be found. She said good.
Why would you even give? See, this is my biggest question. Why would you give her that and say he's in New York?
Because she knew, especially with, like, the one girl that I still can't remember her name right now, Iris's sister. She knows that she's gonna want to go after her dad, or she knew that, and that she'd probably talk Iris into it.
The flip off girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she gave them that map fully expecting them to go. I think that was maybe part of her plan, and that's why she said good. Because I think that she, for some reason, maybe liked the girls. But, like, yeah, I thought she was cool, like, there for a minute. Like, oh, you seem all right. You seem like
she was sent there.
Pretty decent.
They were sent there
But
to
they were
totally take everybody out.
They were sent there to take them out, but I don't understand why.
Put herself on the line, I think, maybe. But still, I'm kind of like, you bitch, because, like, maybe she knows the dad and is like, I'll spare them and let the world either...
I think the dad was not trying to say that my safety's not guaranteed. He was trying to tell them that their safety was not guaranteed. And that he's just walking around keeping his head down to not cause any problems with himself. I want to know what this Civic Republic or whatever it is.
That's the biggest
I want to
thing.
know what their deal is. Like, why are they killing other communities, or at
Mhm.
least this other community, but this community seemed like a great community. Like there was no
Why?
reason.
What's the point?
What's the point? Yeah, like don't you want to, you keep saying this is all about the future and about saving the planet and all this other shit, but yet you just took out like 9,000 living people who
That's a shit ton.
are, yeah.
For what reason? What was the...
Yeah,
the-
what's your end goal? I'm sure we'll find out at some point. But yeah, what is your end goal by taking out that many people who are resources in this world now? I don't understand it. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. And I'm sure we'll find out that Rick has something to do with a lot of this, because it just makes total sense to me as why we haven't seen him, or he hasn't even tried to contact his family, and that note was left saying, you know, don't worry, you'll see him soon, about his family. Because these people are like super, like you can't contact, you can't do nothing.
Yeah. And it was a helicopter.
Exactly. So the shipping containers were filled with walkers, not food. They were filled with walkers to let loose inside the community, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
And that must be how they started it off, to say that was their excuse to start opening fire, basically, because there's a bunch of walkers, so now we have to take out everybody because we don't know who's infected. And I don't know, that's just...
Good observation. I don't know if that's... But
I'm assuming the shipping containers were filled with walkers.
maybe.
I don't know what else they would have been filled with, unless they were going to be transporting
It doesn't
some
make,
people
it doesn't make
back.
sense. We need to find out what their intention was for killing everybody, because obviously it was pre-planned,
It was pre-planned.
and it was...
It
And
w-
somehow I think this lady exudes evil, but
She's very good at talking to people.
god dang, I mean,
very-
she is evil because 10,000 people are
Yeah.
dead, excluding the ones that she
I think
said, but she was just assuming that they would leave to go find their dad.
she had no way of knowing for sure that they would do that. But I think that's why she said good at the end there. It's
But
like,
she did hear that there was contact. I mean, she heard the
yeah,
clear and danger. Really neat up, and then we have the little quirk that here we have two people. The mom killed the one mom. She kills the pregnant
mom of the one boy.
and they obviously don't know.
But they'll find out probably, I'm assuming,
But
some point.
he has a picture of her, so that's going to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have internal drama in the 4, you know.
I feel like Boss Lady, I can't remember her name, Boss Lady. I feel like maybe she has this vision of what the future is going to be, and any other community that is going to get in the way of that in her mind. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know enough to even speak on
I
what
just
they
feel
did.
like it's like a tyranny sort of situation. Like, they have this vision of what the world's going to be, and these other communities, they're going to have their own visions of what the world's going to be. So they don't want any of that competition, I guess, or they don't want to have to worry about, you know, civil wars and like all that shit later on.
A lot of what went on
Maybe.
during this was dialogue.
Yes.
But I think there's serious things that maybe we need to pay attention to that comes into play later. I don't know why or how, but this show really kicked off at the end.
Yes.
Of
At the
what
end
in
there,
the
like,
shit is going on here.
Well, I mean, I definitely got the feeling like they were not there for a good reason,
Well,
I
that's-
guess. Even though they were really trying their best to make everybody think that they were there for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
and trying to make the girls trust her, and all of this.
We'll talk about this more in the beginning of the next one, because I want to process a little bit more.
Yeah.
But how did you feel about this first episode? If you really had to think about it, where does it leave you? Is it leaving you?
It definitely leaves me wanting to see more, wanting to see their journey and how they handle it, because they're obviously not, they're not anywhere near the level of, Rick's group, and like even Judith being 9-10 years old, like she could probably kill all 4 of them in like an instant, you know what I mean? And they're gonna run across walkers, but they're gonna run across people too, bad people. So it's like I'm interested to see their journey, and
they're
how
naive in the fact that I know they know what's out there,
but they're naive in the fact of the people that are they're gonna probably first assume that all these people are maybe good, or I feel like they're not going to just immediately trust everybody. But I think just like with Iris and the therapist, like the therapist grabbed her super easy because like she's not aware of her surroundings, like like you should be in this environment. So I feel like they're going to come across a lot of trouble going forward, and I am excited to see that.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Very interesting. These are kids.
Yeah, basically.
Pure and simple kids.
They're like 18,
that's
20
why
years old.
And I'll be honest with you, going into this, maybe I should have said that from the beginning. That's what I was a little bit worried about with this. Was, am I going to jive with
it, because it's like a
kids.
Younger...
Yeah, it's a very young group. But obviously, it was interesting. I liked it. I do like some of the characters already.
I like the characters. I like the sisters. I don't know much about the boys yet.
I kind of like Cyrus. I don't know why. Maybe it's the quiet.
I like the little one. I like how he thinks. Like he thinks outside the box. He wants to. I like him so far.
Yeah, very interesting. He seems like a resource in the group.
Yeah.
Cyrus is kind of the muscle, I think, and also is going to be. It's going to be neat seeing where he goes.
If he's newer to the community, right?
They'll probably kill him next show.
Does that mean that he's actually been out in this world a little bit, so he maybe does have a bit more experience?
Yeah, that's the fun part. We don't know his backstory at all. But when you edit this, I want you to pay attention to the very first words that was spoken. It was the very first scene, very first.
Okay.
There was people talking about him, and I think they were making rumors up about him being something like he should be in jail for something.
He may not be a good guy or something.
Right.
Okay.
So pay attention to that.
I will.
Obviously, it's not. Well, maybe there is some truth to the pudding, but maybe he's at the wrong place, wrong time, something. But anyway, pay attention to that when you edit, because that could have been easily overlooked when you're just coming into the show,
right?
And I remember that.
And also Nina, who I didn't catch her name either, but we've been calling her Nina because she's in The Americans, and her name is Nina in The Americans. I feel like she's been out in the world a little bit, because she was talking about the city, which I'm assuming is Omaha, and she came from there. So I'm assuming she's been out a little bit in the world. And Felix, I don't know if he has, but I feel like all of them are kind of going to get a dose of like reality here. Pretty quick.
Yeah, way different than
living behind a wall for 10 years and
hopefully they catch up with the 4, because I'm better.
Assuming they will.
And he said he knew where they were going, and it wasn't Omaha.
Yeah, they're heading towards New York, so they have got a lot of ground to cover.
1,100 miles on foot. I mean, for now, and even driving with the resources being what they are, at this point.
Even
think
on
about 10 years after, resources are going to be even more
depleted.
Yeah. Food, gas.
Do y'all know how to hunt?
Vehicles. Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, how are y'all going to get food? Like, I'm sure you didn't bring enough for a months upon months journey. I mean, the journey across the country, basically, on foot would have to take at least like 6 months to a year, right? If you're constantly, like, I don't even know. That's too much math to do in my head right now.
Well, moving through terrain and also what
and
they're
also
going to encounter
and people and
it's
going to take a while. I mean, maybe they can find some vehicles or some horses or but yeah, I really enjoyed it. We want to know what your guys' opinions on this first episode is.
For sure.
We definitely want to know.
Catching some of the names, maybe some of you did. I didn't think about it. I was so excited about getting into it.
It's like I should have wrote down the names.
And unsure if I would even like this, because
we'll catch on to the names pretty quick, I'm sure.
It did rope me in, definitely at the end, because I'm like, what the shit? And it was, I do like some of the characters. Yep. So yeah, we're going to continue. Check it out. Like I said, I can't promise you that I'm going to stick with it, because I don't know. But I did like the first episode. I'm pretty
sure we're going to stick with it. It's The Walking Dead and it all ties in.
Okay,
so
we'll see.
Pretty sure we will. But leave your...
Yeah, you're probably right.
Leave us what your thoughts are on this first episode in the comment section down below.
Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it what you expected a little bit? I mean, we need some opinions on it. We're going to read your comments, check them out, and coordinate with you through that. So, yeah, please. Yeah. If we're going to take this journey, come with us.
Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. Please be sure to leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and squish that bell.
Squish it real good.
And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Until next time, peace out.